Hey people, today's video is going to be on the organelles of a cell, both plant and animal cell. Now, quick definition, the organelles is like the miniature organs inside of a cell. They are what make the cell do what it does. The first thing we're going to look at is, I'm just going to draw a cell. It's going to be both our plant and animal cell, but you'll see the difference. The plant cell has a couple extra organelles. So we're going to start with the animal cell, which is usually round, okay? Inside, we have what's called the nucleus, which is described as the brain of the cell. It's what allows the cell to do what it does. Inside the nucleus, there's the nucleolus, and then on the outside of the cell, like the outside of like this whole nucleus part here on top of it, because it's like a ball. Around the outside is called the nuclear membrane. Now, like some cells there's more than others, like in muscle cells there's more, but this is called the mitochondria, which we all know the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. But what it's actually doing is it's taking glucose and turning that into energy to power the cell. So glucose, aka sugar, to power the cell. We have the endoplasmic reticulums. There's two of them, the rough and the smooth ones. They are connected to the nucleus, so like right here and right here-ish. And their job is to transport cell-made materials just around the cell. We have the vacuoles, I don't know if that's how you say that, and the vesicles, which I also don't know if that's how you say it, but they're in there. In the plant cell, it looks like this. It's a big vacuole, and it stores, it has a bunch of water in it, and it stores and transports smaller molecules. In an animal cell, it's a lot smaller than that. It is more like this kind of thing. Then we have the Golgi body, which in the plant cell, it's called the Golgi apparatus, but it does the same thing. Is it gets cell-made materials ready for out-of-cell transport. So by out-of-cell transport, I mean out of the cell. Simple enough. The cytoskeleton is next. They're like little things like this, and what they do is they provide support within the cell. And like they're like the framework. There's also the ribosomes, which kind of are usually depicted as little dots, and they make protein within the cell. And then the actual like stuff that this stuff is sitting on, the stuff in it, is called the cytoplasm. Now, around a plant cell, the only difference really with this is, yes, the vacuole is bigger, but also it is depicted as a square. It is more square. Around it, there is what's called the cell wall, which has different things like pores to allow for gas exchange. There is I'm going to switch markers because this marker is dying on me. There's also inside of a plant cell the chloroplast, which what they do is they store energy. So this is what allows for photosynthesis to happen. It stores energy from the sun. And yeah, those are all the organelles of the cell. And why to put them on a diagram. Cheerio!